So hello everyone, and welcome to this week's guide and show to pull a card from the angel cards this week, which I'm going to be pulling a card from this beautiful card deck right here, and coming to you every week to really share the wisdom and the guidance from the Akashic Records and our angel cards to receive the messages that we need here at this time. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Natasha Nicole Harris. I'm a guide working with soul leaders to support them in their journey to really elevating consciousness on the planet and shifting the trajectory of the path that we're walking so that we can hold it all and be it all, using the wisdom and the wonders of the Akashic Records to supporting us to releasing past life energetic blocks standing in our way so we can really stand in our power, be empowered to move forward and create the results and the life that we dream. So if you're joining me for the first time, do let me know where you are watching from. Type #replay if you're joining for the replay. And if you've got any questions about things, any thoughts or anything that you wish to share, then please do share that. And also, if this has been helpful, share it with your own audience, tag people here so that we can really share this beautiful wisdom. It doesn't really matter when you're watching, because the information that we so very much need to hear is channeled through at the perfect time that we are listening for it. So it's always beautiful to receive these messages whenever we need to, and to trust in that wisdom and that guidance that we receive. So as we edge towards the end of 2023, I'd love to know how this year has been for many of you. It has been an interesting year for so many, and I think the thing that I hear so often from people in my circles, my clients, is that it really has been a challenging one, navigating so many different energies, the goods, the highs, the beautiful things, the wonders of the magic that we're creating, and yet the duality of that, and how to navigate the challenges that show up, the blips in the road, the mountains, the molehills, as I like to talk about them, that sort of appear seemingly out of nowhere, that are there that feel like they're a challenge, but are really here to really for us to sit back for a moment, dig deep. We already have the tools and the capacity to navigate these hurdles, these roadblocks, and these things that appear to seemingly slow us down in a very, very different way. And it's how we navigate these that are really going to make a difference to the path that we walk, how we walk it, how we navigate these things, and how we turn up in 2024. Going forward. Now that feels like a very, very strange thing to be saying, that we're heading into 2024. It just feels like we've arrived here in the blink of an eye, in a flash, and this year has gone so quickly in so many different ways, but yet has been full of things, full of learnings, full of expansions, full of things that we've had to navigate. And so really, what are we calling in now? What are we, as we end, well, perhaps as we edge towards the end of the year, we head into next week and the 1212 portal, which is an opportunity to activate, and support more light in our frequencies. How do we shift over now, and how do we end this year in a way that feels beautiful, nourishing, expansive, and in celebration of what we have navigated this year, even if it has felt nothing but challenging, nothing but difficult, nothing but like curiosity of like, how have we even ended up here? So really, this is an opportunity for us to really sit in celebration of everything this year has shown us, the good, the bad. Not that I like to coin things good, bad, they just are. Things that show up in our experience are not good or bad. We attach meaning to the fact that they are good or that they're bad. This was great. This was wonderful. This I'd like more of. And this was terrible. This was hard. This was challenging. This was not something I want to repeat. This is something I want to eliminate. And so how can we hold all of those things in reflection at this point and this time of year, and look back at all the things that we've experienced to bring us to this point, and really understanding that the learnings, the challenges have actually been there for us to expand, to navigate differently, to be in awe and wonderment of the duality that we hold. And there have been things in this space in this year in my life where I've thought, wow, my life couldn't be more amazing, more perfect. And then on the other hand, I'm like, how the hell is this showing up? How on earth am I presented with this when this is also here? And this is the thing that we are being asked to navigate really, really beautifully now. It's like, how do we hold this duality that we know that we're okay, that we're safe? And for those of you that are tuning in, next week, I'm actually going to be going live on the 12th, the portal, the 1212 portal at 7 p.m. UK time with Marina Beach, who is a beautiful other soul who I've walked this journey with this year, and who is also an Akashic Record teacher, reader, healer. And we have been called to really step into our next level through these powerful conversations of safety in ascension, that we are safe as we continue to expand and grow. We're walking into new times, new paths, new ways of being on this planet that we've never experienced before. And we're going to be hosting a series of talks in 2024 on our YouTube channel, which is Safety in Ascension. I'm going to drop the link below. If you're free to come and join us next week on 12/12 at 7 p.m. UK time, come and join us for these conversations. We're going to be doing an intro into what on earth we even mean about safety in ascension. And I'm really excited to be holding this space with someone who is also another beautiful Akashic Record reader, healer, teacher, because together we know that we have a powerful message to bring. Even though our work is quite similar, we all obviously offer very different things within our work, but we have a very similar message that we want to share out in the world, and we do believe that together we are stronger. So come and join me for that, and I will drop the link in the notes below. And I'm going to pull a card, and one has just, as I have shuffled, one has, has just turned over in the pack. So I'm going to pull that one. And this card is surrender and release. So as I said, it's from this. Oh my goodness, it's backwards. How do I do that? That way. So that's from this beautiful card deck, Healing with the Angels, by Doreen Virtue. Beautiful card deck. It's so old. It's been on my shelf for so long. It's actually completely faded, the box. It's a completely different color. That's the actual color that the box should be. And this is the card that we've pulled. So hello, whoever's joined me. Lovely to see you. And it's surrender and release. Look at that beautiful energy and light that's flowing out of the crown chakra. This is really what we're calling in now. The more we surrender and release the things that do not serve us, the things that do not allow us to move forward, the quicker we're going to move forward. The trouble is that it's challenging. It's not pleasant to release and surrender to the things that challenge us in life. Those hurdles that we want to overcome, it requires us to release and surrender something. And in that is the challenge. It's the difficulty. It's like we don't want to let go of something that we know so well, that is actually comfortable, even though it's uncomfortable, because we know it, we hold it, we're familiar with it. And even though we don't want it, it is challenging to surrender to it and release it. And this week, I have really surrendered to and released certain feelings, certain emotions, ones that have actually brought up anger, rage, such a space of disharmony in my being, that I've had to sit with that discomfort rather than get myself busy and be on my way with it, busy myself with something that makes me feel better, that will put me into a higher vibrational state. And I've sat with those feelings of discomfort truly and allowed them, navigated them, asked them what they're here to show me. Why are they here? Surrendering to them, not giving in to them, but surrender to them, acknowledge them, recognize that they're there, they're valid, they're real. They want a voice. They want a space to be heard. And in that, we release it so much quicker, to move to the next level so much quicker. And that might take an hour, it might take a minute, it might take an hour, it might take half a day, it might take a day. But the more we deepen into the surrender, the quicker we actually do release it. And what we want to do is when something uncomfortable shows up, something that doesn't feel right anymore, we want to put it away. We want to like box it up and go, I want to ignore that. I've got other things to do. I'm busy. I need to get on with this. Hi, Claire. Lovely to see you. That's great to see you here. And we want to just release it, and we want to acknowledge it, to be in it. And this card is really asking us, what do we want to surrender to and release now as we edge towards the end of 2023? What does not serve us going into 2024? What is not going to be part of your vibrational frequency in 2024? And what do you want to release and surrender to now? We don't always have to know exactly what it is. We don't have to find the exact meaning of what that means and dig deep and spend time in that space and heal, heal, heal. I think in the acknowledgement now, we are clearing it, we're releasing it, we're supporting it to move through us so that we could create a beautiful space for something else to appear. Releasing, not owning my value and gifts. Yes, so own it, fully own it. Your beautiful value and your beautiful gifts that I know so well that you have and you hold, and we all have and hold, but we don't often see it in ourselves. Sometimes we need somebody else to reflect that back to us. And I see that in you, Claire, for sure. And this is the beauty of it. How do we clear that out, release it, honor it, thank it with gratitude and celebration for showing up in this time so that we can create some space? We cannot ask for something new and different to show up, a new frequency, a new vibrational state of being, unless we've released something from our current vibrational state to allow for this new space, for this new state to embody it, to feel it, to be it. So what are we calling in? So we're all kind of getting towards the end of the year, getting ready to set New Year's resolutions, set new intentions for the year, new goals, new things that we want to achieve. But what do you have to release first? What is it time to let go of right now so that you can create that space to set those intentions, those goals, those powerful things that you're calling in, that new way of being that you're calling in for 2024, to make that your new reality? Create a little bit of space for it. So really, really powerful reminder. I'm very grateful for it. Look at all that beautiful wisdom, knowledge, guidance that we're receiving to support us on that journey as well. We're always guided. We're always supported. We're never walking this alone, even when we feel like totally alone. Even when we feel in that space, we really do. We really are supported and guided, and we have the wisdom. We each hold it within us. And the more and more we remind ourselves of that, the more powerful we feel, the more we return to our beautiful natural state of harmony, balance, peace. As we navigate things, we can do that from a space of harmony, balance, and peace. So I think that's all that wants to channel through at this time around this card, and I will be back again next week. Thanks for watching. And if you're watching the replay, please do type #replay. Do let me know if any questions or thoughts come up in the comments. Always love to hear what this brings up for people, because it's like the more we listen, the more we tap into our own intuition, what feels resonant for us, what feels right for us, and leave the rest. It's an invitation. It's not this is something you must do. If you feel in a beautiful, wonderful space that you are calling in everything you need, you've released everything you need to for now, then, you know, that's beautiful as well. Recognize, honor that. Love you too. Thank you, Claire. And yeah, we are in such a powerful, beautiful space right now. Like 2024 is going to be a potent year. If there's something you need to release, let it go now. Now is your opportunity. Like 12/12 next week is going to be a powerful portal for us to allow that light in, release the stuff, allow for that space to allow more light in as we step over that portal next week. And as I said earlier on, if you missed it, then do come and join Marina Beach and I for a beautiful, powerful series of conversations, which we're going to be introing next Tuesday, the 12th of the 12th, at 7 p.m. UK time, to talk about safety in ascension. As we are elevating the consciousness on the planet, we are being asked and required to do more, be more, and how we're all safe as equals, hand in hand, side by side. We're going to lead these series of conversations. We've been nudged, we've been guided to have them. We feel it's important in the world right now, so come and join us for that. And I'll drop the link to the YouTube channel that we've created especially for that. And I'll also drop a link if you're interested in working with the Akashic Records with me as a soul leader. Want to know what is there ready for you to release in your Akashic Records, and allow your next level of being into your experience and your space. So thank you for that as well. And I will see you again some point next week. I'm just going to do it as I feel guided. There will be no set time and space. And if you're meant to come and join me live, you're meant to come and join me live. And if you're here for the replay, beautiful. Thanks again. I'll see you next week sometime. Bye for now.